This is the Oecs Newslink, a roundup of major news happening across the Oecs today. In the headlines.
The Oecs takes center stage at the UN Ocean Conference, championing sustainable ocean solutions. Caribbean leaders unite to unlock ocean finance and scale up the blue economy initiatives. The Oecs and CARFA launch a regional call to action to support men's health and well-being. Good day, viewers, and welcome to the weekly edition of the Oecs Newslink. I am Malika Thompson-Snack. Let's take a closer look at what's in the news this week. The Oecs was a strong voice for the region at the 3rd United Nations Ocean Conference in Nice, France. Demonstrating strong leadership and innovation on ocean sustainability, Oecs leaders engaged in high-level discussions aimed at advancing marine conservation and sustainable blue economies. The Oecs achieved a significant milestone at the United Nations Ocean Conference with the launch of the Actioning Blue Caribbean 30 by 30 vision for the ocean. Actioning Blue is a regional vision for ocean protection and a commitment to the 30 by 30 target, protecting 30% of marine and coastal areas by 2030. 14 Caribbean nations, including Oecs member states, made the pledge to protect 30% of the region's marine areas by 2030. The Actioning Blue launch took place aboard the Art Explorer vessel and was co-hosted by the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Biodiversity Fund, the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, the Ocean Coordination Mechanism Secretariat, and other key partners. Let's take a closer look at the Oecs' participation at the United Nations Ocean Conference in this special video feature.
UNOC 3 has been an interesting experience where the stakeholders working in the ocean space and delegates from member states have been able to come together and exchange and really plan collectively and share the vision moving forward. One of the key issues remains around financing because the SDG 14 is one of the most underfinanced SDGs globally, yet the ocean is so critical, especially in the context of small island developing states or large ocean states. Much of our ambition, much of our prosperity lies in the blue space, and so these were very important discussions. It's not just looking at ourselves as Caribbean seeds, as Oecs seeds, but seeds are global and have similar issues and similar challenges and similar opportunities. So we need to now come together as Pacific, as African, as you know, Indian Ocean seeds with Caribbean seeds, and to have this model, this formula, working together, scaling globally, so that we can do even more. As small island states, we need to pull together. We are 12 Oecs states, and we need to find ways of pulling together our capacity and our resources so that we can truly leverage the financing that is out there and deploy these in a multiple way at the right scale that we need. So this is where we need to go for the future. What we've done so far has worked in a limited way, this one-to-one deployment. Now we need to be able to mobilize, multiply before deploying, and so that we can get more out of what we can access.
Still at the 3rd United Nations Ocean Conference, Caribbean leaders and global partners emphasized the need for unlocking long-term, sustainable finance to drive ocean action. At a high-level side event titled Actioning Blue, Unlocking Sustainable Ocean Financing and Enhanced Ocean Coordination for Caribbean SIDS, the spotlight was placed on finding solutions to scale up ocean financing. Leaders stressed that securing ocean finance is essential to scaling up solutions that can strengthen resilience, address climate change, and generate long-term economic benefits for island communities. The event built on the momentum of the launch of the Actioning Blue Caribbean 30 by 30 vision for the ocean political declaration on June 9th and capped a week of strong regional presence at the United Nations Ocean Conference. The region's message was clear: Solutions exist, leadership is mobilized, and the path forward demands that the world meets its financing commitments. The OECS and its partners continue to advocate for more inclusive financing models and accessible resources that will enable small island developing states to lead on ocean solutions. We turn now to men's health for our third story. June is recognized as Men's Health Month. The Organization of Eastern Caribbean States Commission and the Caribbean Public Health Agency is using this time to advocate for greater attention to men's wellness across the region. The call comes as many men continue to face barriers when it comes to seeking healthcare and prioritizing their well-being. The OECS and CARPA are urging communities, health systems, and families to challenge outdated norms and help close what they call the empathy gap, the lack of support and compassion often extended to men regarding their health. This year's focus is on encouraging men to take proactive steps towards their physical and mental well-being, while also empowering those around them to offer empathy, understanding, and support. Next up in our fourth story, the OECS and UNICEF recently convened a highly successful two-day event centered on early childhood development in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, St. Lucia. The 9th annual meeting of early childhood leaders and an early childhood development mapping workshop was hosted from May 7th to the 9th, 2025 in St. Lucia. The event brought together early childhood leaders from 9 OECS member states, as well as representatives from the OECS Commission and UNICEF to strengthen regional collaboration, share best practices, and shape the future of early childhood education across the Eastern Caribbean. The two-day workshop reinforced the importance of partnerships, the integration of technology in early childhood development centers, formal training for ECD practitioners, and the need to update ECD policies. Leaders also agreed that investing in the early years is the key to achieving sustainable, long-term educational success across the OECS. And in our final story, we share exciting news for OECS students. Applications are now open for the 2025-2026 academic year to study in Morocco. The government of Morocco has made several fully funded tuition scholarships available to citizens of Antigua and Barbuda, the Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This initiative provides opportunities for students across the region to pursue undergraduate and postgraduate studies in a wide range of fields. The scholarship deadline is July 4th, 2025. Applications forms are available at different locations in each member state. Further information may also be found on the OECS website. This brings us to the end of today's edition of the OECS Newslink. For more on these stories, visit our newsroom at www.oecs.int. Stay connected and follow us on social media and our website to keep up with the latest updates. I'm your host, Malaika Thompson-Snack. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.